Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? Welcome to another. I know some of you guys are surprised here, but welcome to an episode of Friday Night Magic. I decided to bring the Friday Night Magic back because I've been missing Magic, and I know a lot of you guys like my Magic videos, and I got a lot of people request to play the game again. And although I'm not a huge fan in 2015, I do like the game Magic, and it kind of brings me back to it again. And it's only I'm only gonna be doing one video a week of it, so I mean it's really not that bad. And like I said, I do like playing the game. I just don't like playing the game a lot because I'm not fond of this installment of the Duels of the Planeswalkers series that they did, which is 2015. So I'm gonna be doing it every Friday. I'm gonna be playing some Friday Night Magic. Probably gonna. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start going through some decks, making my own, going on the internet, seeing what I can find. And just talking about them, playing through them, and just having some fun. And I think that's what I'm going to do for the most of the Friday night Magic deck tiers from now on. Instead of just playing games, I'm going to go through decks and talk about them, maybe play a couple matches, and go from there. So, in this episode, I found a deck online, and I don't know who the creator of this deck is. I just happened to find it. I think it was like in a Steam group or something like that. But this is a pretty cool deck. I've seen it. It is... let's get the colors here. I think it is 3-colored, I want to say. Yes, it's red, blue, and white. So it's mostly a control deck. You'll see a lot of control cards. There's a little bit of ramp, a little bit of defensive plays and stuff like that. The whole purpose of the deck is to kind of survive the early game, and then once you get to the late game, you start cranking out, you know, your big guys, and then you just win in that. And let's go over some of the cards, because it's a pretty interesting deck I've seen. So the first card we have is Cloud Shift. Basically what this guy does is, it's kind of used in a way to, well, it could be used for multiple purposes. It could be used to trigger like a battlefield effect, or just to protect your creature, because if a creature gets targeted that you control, you can play this on your creature and it kind of nullifies targeting. You can also use it to, if let's say you attack with a guy, and then your opponent attacks you, assuming that, hey, you can't block because you guys are tapped. You can also use it on one of your guys to all of a sudden turn him into a blocker and kind of catch him off guard. I've done that a couple times with the Baneslayer and stuff like that to kind of just kill some valuable creatures of his when he thinks that I can't block, and I'll go over that more later. The second card is Wall of Omens. I think we have 3 of these in here. It's a great card. I've used it in almost every control deck in this game. That includes white. It's a 0/4 defender. When enters battlefield, draw a card. Pretty simple, very good, very effective. Lone Missionary, I guess it's included in this deck just to gain life and have that early blocker kind of thing. It does its purpose. There's one in the deck, so I mean, I guess you could cut it. I don't know what else you'd put in there. But I have it in there, and it has served its purpose so far. Science, I think it's Seance, how you say that. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may exile a target creature card from your graveyard. If you do, put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of that card, except as a spirit in addition to its other types. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. So basically what that means is, you have a creature to graveyard, at the beginning of your opponent's upkeep, you can bring it back to the battlefield, attack with the next turn, then it dies next turn. But, I mean, you get that free attack with it. It's a good way to reuse your creatures that are already dead, essentially. And you'll see that it kind of works pretty good with these cards. This guy is basically used to fetch a land. It's kind of ramp. It's also used to get that double planes, which is really important. So there's one of those in the deck. The Baneslayer obviously is, you know, pretty awesome. Flying First Strike, lifelink protection from demons and dragons, 5/5. It's really important you get that double planes drop. And this guy you're trying to keep alive at all costs. Like if you kind of want to make sure you can have a Cloud Shift or something before you play him, just to keep him alive. So that, because he's going to be like one of your main win conditions. Resolute Archangel is it's a 4/4 flyer for 7 mana, which is a little expensive, but it does bring your life total back up to 20, which is really important because a lot of times if you're playing like an aggressive deck, your life might be a little down. And don't forget that you can use this card in conjunction with Cloud Shift and this card to Science to bring your life total back up to. Because I think when it enters the battlefield, so it can be triggered from a bunch of different sources. So keep that in mind. Quicken is the next sorcery card you cast this turn can be cast with that flash. It's included in the deck, I guess, just to you know, cycle it out into just kind of catch your opponent off guard. There's not very many sorcery cards in the deck per se, but yeah, it's in there. I'm not sure why the person put it in, because I'm looking at there's not a lot of there's time warp and active treason. So yeah, it's a little different. I don't know why it's in there. It just is, I guess. Vapor Snag. There's 4 of these. Basically, return to a creature to hand. It controls 1 life. It's a tempo card. It lets you send your opponent back. Like you cast out at their end step on their bigger creatures just to set them back a turn and give you a chance to survive. I think twice is it's great. It's a using any control deck. Basically lets you draw 2 cards. Negate is just a counter spell. Counter target non-creature spell. There's 1 in the deck. Dissolve is a counter target spell. Just 1 in the deck. Talrand Sky Summer. This is also a card you want to kind of defend. It's also a win condition too on its own. It's kind of similar to Baneslayer, but this guy is cool because you can target him with your own spells, but then he creates a 2/2 blue Drake at the same time. So like, let's say your opponent tries to kill it, you play Vapor Snake, you get a 2/2 flyer, he stays alive, or you can play Cloud Shift and you get a 2/2 flyer plus he stays on the battlefield to attack next turn. Like, it's a pretty good card. It's great. You want to kind of combo with that. This guy is pretty cool. When he enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. You kind of use them, like, if you have to use them early on to get like some of your tempo cards you do, it's mostly used for that purpose. It's a good card. There's 4 of them in the deck. The double island can kind of hurt you, but in most cases it's not too bad. Time Warp is a win condition. Take that extra turn to use your Drakes to attack or something like that to take that extra damage in. It's won me a couple games already. This guy is basically a shapeshifter. What he does is, you can use him on your own creatures, like you can copy him on a Baneslayer or something. Do not use it for every reason. Use it on the Talon Scout Summoner, because since it is a legendary creature, it will die. You can only have 1 legendary creature of each type on the battlefield, so don't forget that. But you can use him on your own creatures, your opponents. He also works with the Cloud Shift, so if you use Cloud Shift on this guy, he will come back as a shapeshifter, so you could copy something else. Just keep that in mind. There's 1 of them in the deck. Active Treason. Gain target control of creature down the turn. Tap that creature against haste down the turn, just to get that extra damage in. It's kind of a surprise mechanic. And Warstorm Surge. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Very interesting card, and it's in this deck. But it can be used in conjunction with the Sky Summoner and just anything really in general. Seance or Science. Seance. I want to call it Seance. I think it's pronounced Seance. I know this word, but for some reason I can't pronounce it. It works with that as well, so it's more of a late game card if the if the game goes late. But we're gonna play this deck and see what it's like. So let's hop in. We'll save and quit here. Make sure I got it equipped. Yep, we got it equipped. It's a tricolor deck. A little bit slow, but it's got a little bit of control mechanic. It looks a little weird, but it works surprisingly well. So we're gonna find a match here, see if we can get into one. A lot of people still play this game, surprisingly. But see if this guy will launch. There we go. Alright, so this hand right off the bat is pretty garbage. We got no lands. This is much better. So we got a lot of gates in the deck. I guess I should have went over the gates, but totally forgot to do that. I think we have like a couple gates. There's not too many, but you want to try and get them early on so you get that double colored. And this guy has foils. Interesting. So I think we're gonna throw the gate down because we just want to get out of the way. Yeah, I'll put the gate down. So we do have our red, blue, white. So we have all our 3 colors right now, and that's why the gates are so important in this deck. I'm hoping we're not facing an aggressive deck, because this might be a bit of an issue. We should be fine though. We got some cards. We got some card draw. Alright. So this is not looking too great, because he's going to beat that guy up and have a 3/3, and we're not going to have anything at the moment. So, not good. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. We need like an early creature of some sort. I might be forced to use my Quicken right off the bat just to hopefully draw into something that can be usable, because I don't want to take. Well, I mean, this is a toughie. Who's got the basic lifelink deck? The Pride Mates. It's effective because decks like mine that don't have any early blockers, we kind of get stomped by this. But this is kind of a bad draw. I don't know, like, we'll see. Hopefully things turn around. We need a creature or something we can play. Maybe a lone missionary would be nice. But that's wishful thinking, as I only have one in the deck. We'll wait and see if he plays anything. Okay, so he's not going to play. And we get an island. Awesome. See, if we had like our vapor snakes, that'd be awesome in this case. We could have slowed them right down, bought ourselves some turns to, you know. In fact, I might even play this just to see if I do get a vapor snake. And I do get a vapor. Whoa, look at that. Look at the odds of that. What are the odds of that? We're just gonna bring that guy back into his hand. What are the odds of getting the exact card we need? We're still not in a good spot, but it is a lot better. Alright, Romancer, awesome. So there we go. So we're getting some momentum going here. We'll take the Vapor Snake for sure. And then the Cloud Shift we can use in a Romancer again. We can hold them back, so we should be able to at least survive for the next little bit. But we do need to block the next attack, next turn. Well, the 1/1 at least. I do want to keep this guy alive though, so I'm kind of hesitant to block the 1/1 if he does attack. Because I don't want it to die. I don't want to, like, he can do some shenanigans. Okay, so he's just going to attack with a 1/2/2, which is awesome. It's good. Okay, just a defender, that's fine. Nothing too crazy. We got the Vapor Snake. We got some cards here we can play. We're gonna ramp up here, I think. The right choice to make. Plus we get a 2/2 blocker. And grab our other planes. Yes, I do want to use the ability, of course. Make sure we play the island. Don't want to mess that up. And we'll just hold off attacking for this turn since it won't accomplish nothing. So how many lands do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play the Archanger next turn. We won't have any mana if we do. So I might hold off one more turn. So we must know I have a Vapor Snag. Be confident he knows. We're going to block the one. And I want to keep the Archmage. Oh, what does that do? Target creature gains first strike to end a turn and lifelink. Okay, well, we're going to send that back in his hand. I think. Do we want to do that? Let me just think about this. Yes, because we don't want him to gain life to buff up to 2/2, so we will send that back into his hand. We'll take the 2 damage. It's not that big of a deal. I think that was the right move to make. I hope so. Alright, so the gate isn't the best card. We'll take it. Alright, so yeah, I think we're just gonna hold off here. We just gotta survive one more turn, which I think we should be able to do. We can also use our Cloud Shift on this guy to get another land, but we don't really need the land right now. We can survive this turn, get our life back up to 20. We should be in pretty good, decent condition. We can attack with everybody. Alright, here. Block that guy. I don't care about the extra damage, per se. So we will block this guy. And if he does try some shenanigans, we can just bring something back to the field. Okay, he's gonna try it again. Alright. Okay, so we are going to cloud shift this guy, because if we cloud shift this guy, he won't be able to do the damage since he's got no target no longer. And we will bring back, I guess we could just bring back cloud shift. And then play cloud shift again on this guy. And then yeah, so we get our extra land. I mean, we could have kept using the combo again with the planes, but I want to ramp up a bit to get some extra cards. And he'll do 2 damage, which is no big deal. We will play our angel now. Make sure I do this right though. I want to make sure I have at least one island open and one plane. Yeah, it should be. Oh wait, no, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't screw up. I wanted to keep one island and one plane just so I could vapor snag or something if I had to. But we should be okay. We're not going to attack. So this angel basically resetted the game. Ooh, what did that do? See, this is why I wanted the vapor snake, because then I could kind of, if he does try to do something like that again, I could counter it. But if he has another removal, kind of screwed. So that might cost me the game if I didn't do that right. Okay. Alright. That big of a deal. But we are in a bit of a trouble here. We do need something good. We need nothing but land. Something like Baneslayer would be nice. Or another Archmage would be good too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so since we don't have removal right now, we are in trouble. Okay, block those two. We might have screwed up there. I probably should have kept the cloud shifts to kind of stall him a bit more. Yeah, yeah. I think we're done. I think a bit of a mistake on my part. We also didn't really get the draws we needed. Kind of got mana flooded a bit. His 5 land to our 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 land. Wait, I guess I could like cancel one of these and see if I get anything on the top of my deck. It's worth a try. You never know, right? We'll just block everybody again. Oh, active treason, which is, I think, useless in this case. Yeah, it's pretty much useless. it get us a blocker. Pretty much all that accomplishes. But we'll swing it anyways, why not? But you guys can kind of see how this deck works. I don't think we just got that great of a draw. Like, I think it's a good deck. It just needs a bit of a misplay, I think, by me. I just played it a little bit wrong. See, that was dangerous by him, because if I could kill that somehow, I would get my health back. But we're just gonna let him finish us off here. Not too worried about it. Hurry up and kill us. Yeah, skip blocking. Alright, so game one. Down one game. Not a big deal though. We'll hop in another one. See if we can redeem ourselves. Oh, and I think my game just crashed. Another reason why I'm not a big fan of 2015 is that the game does crash quite a bit. So I've noticed anyways. But we're back. Our extremely loud title screen music. Right, let's hop in here and see what we can get. Counter Paradox is our opponent. See if we have a little bit better luck this game. Okay, so this is pretty good. This is a pretty good hand. Gives us something to play early, and we have some pretty good guys. So we should be pretty fun. Should be. It could go to shit when I say that. He is playing red and green. Ooh. Maybe a Zerg deck of some sort. We'll pass the turn. Don't play Think twice until his end step, so we might think we have a counter or something. Might as well. Never know. Pause the timer. Play the card. Oh, another Archomancer. Is it Archomancer? Archomancer. Yeah, I think it's a Archomancer. Yeah. Play the other island just to get. Do we really need the lone missionary? No. We don't even need the lone missionary right now. So we're just gonna draw the card. Also, we'll make him think that maybe we have a counter. He probably thinks we're playing a heavy control deck, which we aren't really per se. There's definitely control element, but it's not particularly there. And draw a card. So that is one of the newer cards, Savage Lands. Enters as a black, a red, or a green. Oh, we get another one. Holy crap. That's a lot. Well, I got no sorcery cards, so I might as well play this. I just don't want the summoner to die. Let's play this card just to get it out there. I don't want to play the Tolerant Sky Summoner yet because I don't want it to die. We want to keep it alive for a bit at least. But he's got almost every... Well, he's only got 3 colors so far, so... I'm gonna assume he's just playing a... Okay, so I still need one more island before I can play that. I'm gonna assume that he's playing like some kind of just a 3-color deck. Yeah, he could be playing like 4 or 5, but I don't think he is. Okay, interesting. Maybe playing some kind of graveyard mechanic? Like the spider deck? Oh, maybe, no. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, Banefire would have been good for him. It's unfortunate he lost that. Okay, there's my other island I need. So, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this guy down. And pray that he doesn't have too much removal. I'm not gonna attack because it'd just be suicide. So hopefully the plan is to just keep Vapor Snagging the Tireline Sky Summoner and just keep him alive for as long as possible. And using the Archomancers to get back to Vapor Snag or whatever else we need. We got 3 of them, so if we get some pretty decent spells, we should be okay. As long as he doesn't have any like big board wipes or anything like that, we should be fine. He's not gonna attack. I almost want to play the Vapor Snake just to get the extra 2/2. He probably thinks we have some kind of counter too as well. But I don't want to play it and not have anything, like, I don't want to play it and then have him, remove it and then be screwed, so. Unfortunately, we gotta hold on to it for now. He probably has a lot of clunky removal in his deck. But instead, alright, so we're gonna Vapor Snake. I guess it's not gonna do anything, per se, because the 2/2 flyer is just gonna die, but at least it keeps him alive. Okay, so he is gonna shock it. So the good news about this is that at least he stays in my graveyard. We can keep him alive for another turn. But then he's gonna wipe the board. Okay. Alright. But we can get the Governor yet. Hopefully we get some kind of sorcery. Yes. An island. Island and a mountain, not the best. Lay this down. So let me just read this. It's at the beginning of the next end step. So if I put it back in my hand, it's just gonna die because it's a token, but at least we get a 2/2. Not the best, but at least we have something on the field. Then the cool thing about this card is that it also works with the Archer Mantras too. So you can get like infinite turns and different things like that with the Time Warp. That's why the Time Warp's in there, I do believe. Kind of makes a little bit more sense now. I haven't played this deck too much, I just kind of grabbed it and looked at it briefly and went with it. He's gotta have something that's half decent though, because yeah, he's got a lot of cards. He has 6 cards. He's gotta have something. He hasn't played anything threatening at all. Right, another island. Definitely not what we need. Swinging with these two guys. If he blocks them, whatever. Okay, we are doing damage. That's good. Good to see. At least we got him on a clock of some sort. Still waiting for like a Rune Claw or something. Oh, not Rune Claw. Runescar Demon or something like that to like just, or something big and beefy to just come down and just annihilate. Alright. But we did use that on a 2/2 flyer, which is kind of... The Resolute Angel... it's... I want to, but at the same time, I think we're just going to play one of these down. Get the Vapor Snake back, and then we can play this guy next turn. I don't want to waste it, because I have a feeling he's sitting on a lot of removal, which is why he's not playing nothing. So we'll just hold it for now. We'll just keep attacking. Chipping away at his health. The Archangel will at least keep me alive. If he does somehow manage to do a lot of damage. Okay, so yeah, this makes me think he's sitting on a lot of removal. As if he's doing it this way. Like I said, we'll just keep chipping away. And he's gonna block one, okay. In the underworld. So Alright. That's fine. So I guess if we play the Archangel, we'll have 2 islands. Yeah, it'll be protected. At least we can protect it. So he just picked the 2 elves. Okay, nothing too crazy. This is gonna be a long match, I have a feeling. Come on. What are you gonna do? Blaze a mountain. Okay, let's take a look at that bad boy. Oh, that is that crazy obelisk. You gain 5 life, draw a card, then discard a card to reach to a turn. Ooh. Oh, jeez. That thing is nasty. We should be able to... We should be able to, like, fight it, though. Oh, what did he target? Okay. I'll just send it back into my hand. I want to keep it alive. The only thing is, like, do I want to attack with my 2... I feel like I have to, just because I want to keep doing the damage, chipping away. Wait, what was the one that said you gain 5 life? Ugh, that's not gonna be cool. This match just officially got a lot longer. That card coming into play. Kinda sucks. Play the angel again, because it doesn't look like he can kill it. At least he can only use 1 a turn. That's the one drawback about this card, is he can only use 1 of these a turn. Can't use them all. Does he have his island? What's the island one? Draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. The good thing he doesn't have his island, if he is playing the islands. I mean, you could even play this card in like a 2-color to 3-color deck, theoretically. Do I keep it alive or do I kill it? I feel like I Vapor Snag it. Get him to use up all his removal. I don't care if he beefs his guy up, because we're just gonna get the life back when we play him next turn. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna do that. Gonna buff it up. But again, it's not gonna matter. Damage to each creature because it would die. Exile this turn instead. Okay, so that would mean my... So if I Vapor Snag one of these guys, keeps it alive. So I have 2 again. I can get these cards back. Not that big of a deal. Don't really care if he swings in. Just want a Baneslayer or something. Something that's like big. Big and juicy. It's not big and juicy. Guess we'll grab a Vapor Snake. We'll put them both down, actually. You know what? Might as well. It'd be nice to get a time. If we get a time warp too, that'd be great because then we could just. I think if we have enough lands, we can just do the infinite turn. Oh God, he's got another one. Why would they put two of those in the game? That just seems unfair. Ugh. Okay. That's not cool. I don't care if he kills that. No, I don't want to bring it back. Oh God, it's not what I need. Alright, I just play the angel down. But he's just gonna kill it if I play it, right? Is that what he's gonna do? I have no idea. I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna pass the turn. This is tough. I need to get the time warp, is what I need to get. And then I think I can win. What does it do? 3 damage? 3 damage to target player. Right. That's fine. Not a big deal. So wait, do I play Vapor Snake on this guy to get rid of him? We can't buff it up next turn? No, I don't do that. That would be silly. Alright, let's just play that to get that out of the way. Okay, so this is a little bit better. We'll get our life back. We do have Cloud Shift now, which is great. I mean, you can re-trigger his ability. I wonder when he's gonna start gaining life. He is gonna block it. Oh, I wish I could play that. I wish I could like Vapor Snake it before he played that card. Like it didn't just automatically do it. Seems kind of goofy that it does it that way. No, I don't want another card. He's just gonna draw us 2 cards again. Alright. At this rate, we might as well just mill him instead of actually trying to kill him. Doing damage to his health. Okay, that thing has got to go though. That is not good to have. How much mana is it? 6? Does that give creature -2, -2? I think we're just gonna Vapor Snag it. He's gotta tap out both. Aha! Probably not. I don't know if that was the best thing to do, but taps his obelisk. If we can get a time warp right now, we win. I'm pretty sure we win. I'm pretty sure we win. No! Damn it! Wait, can I kill him just by vapor snagging him? Let me do the math here. I need to cast it 7 times, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many do I have? 3. I got 3. So 1, 2, 3. Nah, it's not gonna work that way. Fortunately, that's not gonna work. Oh wait, shit. Fuck, I forgot to... Forgot to do this. Hopefully it won't trigger now. Hoping it won't trigger. I almost screwed that up. No, it did trigger. Damn it. That's no good. That was a mistake by me. Uh-oh. That's not good. You're not? We can get it back next turn. Well, I can get it back whenever I want to get it back, technically. That's the cool thing about this card. Is you can choose when you want to get it back. God, I don't know what to do. This game is way too crazy. That card's gonna screw me over, though. Same with the obelisks. And we get more land. Nice. Well, you know what? I need something. I need to play something. You need to play something. Do I attack with this guy? You know what? I'm gonna attack because I want to get him back. I want to get him back into my graveyard. Okay, wait. So, what am I doing here? If I Vapor Snake his guy, I do 5 into 5. I Vapor Snake my own guy. Nah, we'll just let it die. But we do need to get need to get rid of the 4/3 though. We'll send that back into his hand. We don't pick anything for the time being. We don't need anything. I guess if I set it up right, I could make him kill his own guy. But then he'd still get a card back. So I think he got one of these back. Anger of the Gods. Which really is no big deal. Oh shit. I hope he doesn't kill me here. He might kill me here. Didn't even notice that. 13, 14. 13 damage. Of 7 health left. Which is going to force me to play the Angel. Since I just keep Vapor Snagging everything. Alright, so Cultivate. I could really use a Baneslayer right now. Something like that would be nice. Even though I'm pretty sure you could just kill it now. It's almost too little too late, I think, on my part. I need to do something here. We'll bring the angel back. Yes. Ooh, okay, active treason. Actually, I just won. Did I just win? I think I just won. I did just win. Haha. Eat it. No, you asshole. I thought I was about to win. Fuck. No. It was so close. Well, the good news is, if he does play something, we can... Well, he's gonna have to heal next turn, right? So do I want to put one of these back on the field? No. I mean, I could... I want to see what he does here. Actually, I probably should have, just so I could get... So if he doesn't heal, he dies. He's got to heal. How much health does he gain? 5 life. Ugh. Or does he have... He doesn't have planes, does he? He doesn't even have any planes. I think I just won. Because he doesn't have any planes. He can't heal himself. Yeah, pretty sure I just won. Let me just double check here. No, he's got no planes, so he can't heal. Wow. Did that really just happen? Do 9 damage. Well, you could remove the 5/6 still. You still remove the 5/6. So it's not over yet. Let me just think about this here. So do I want the 6/6? Shoot. I don't know what to do. We'll put that guy down. Grab Act of Treason, yes. Hopefully he doesn't have removal. Vapor Snake. Okay, wait, let me get this straight. So if I grab the 6/6, I can do the 3 damage directly. The 5/5 would kill anyways. You know, it doesn't matter which way we do this. So we'll just grab the Titan. Players, let's make sure we do this right. And I think that's game, if you can't do nothing about this. So we're gonna do this right here. I think that's game. Yes, we won! Awesome. Cool. But I think this video is pretty long. We're almost an hour long, so I think we're gonna stop Friday Night Magic here. Hope you guys liked that new deck I did. Let me know if you guys like me bringing back Friday Night Magic into the channel. But thanks for watching. If you guys are new, think about subscribing. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you guys have some deck ideas you want to see me play, let me know. But I'll see you guys next time, and see you later.